Hello, my name is Hank Steinbrenner, the new general partner of the New York Yankees, and I'm here to assure you that even though George Steinbrenner is my father, he will have no input or say in the day-to-day dealings of the New York Yankees organization. Fay Vincent is a rat bastard. A nice guy. I think it's a bit unfair that I can't, that Daddy can't go to the stadium, but that's the way the miserable gimp, the honorable commissioner ruled it. And I'll give you 5 to 1 that I wasn't, my dad wasn't caught up in gambling. Well, see you in the Bronx. By the way, 𝗧𝗵𝗲, eat me. Eat my dad. Hey, the camera's still on, you moron. Did that go out over the air? I don't want people to know what a mess I am.
What kind of wrestling is that? Well,
you think anybody will get hurt?
I hope not. That's like wrestling on lewds or something like that, Robin. I don't know.
Well, they want you to see those moves.
Girls, I've never seen such lethargic wrestling. I can't believe it. Last week, I don't know, wrestling got like a 27 share or something.
The main event.
Well, if wrestling beat us last week, we'll give you wrestling this week. That's all.
Right. If that's what people want to see, you give it to them.
You'll have your own damn main event this week, right on this show, with 2 girls wrestling each other. It's going to be huge ratings.
It's a grudge match. They're going to be in a metal cage.
I'm telling you. Would they audition 50 girls and take the worst 2? You girls got to get a little action going here. My God, look at you. Next week, my wife will be wrestling. Teach you a lesson. Okay, listen, Robin, we have many exclusives tonight. Besides wrestling, we have a lot of big things coming up. Via satellite right now, we have an interview with that madman over in Iraq.
What's his name? Saddam Hussein?
Saddam Insane. Let me see if we can just bring him up on this. There he is, Robin. That is him, Saddam Hussein.
That's the guy whose country invaded Kuwait.
That's right. Hello?
My name is Saddam Hussein, and I have a message for your people.
You listen to me, you. I'm not interested in your message. My people are coming over to kick your butt.
Not so fast, my big friend. I am Hitler for the 90s. I am Jesus Christ on a camel.
How dare you? Robin the Beast. He's the Beast.
Jesus Christ for the camel?
Jesus Christ on a camel. Listen to me. I wish I could drop cluster bombs on you. What is your evil message?
Listen, you middle-aged rock and roller. You dare not attack my people because I have a hostage.
A hostage?
A hostage?
A hostage.
What type of hostage?
A hostage.
Yes, I am holding captive a major American celebrity.
You have a hostage there with you now?
Your most beloved media darling.
We're trying to figure out who's missing. Who could you possibly have as a hostage?
If you should harm me, I will kill this beautiful woman.
Second. That's 𝗧𝗵𝗲. My God! Now I know why you had the bag over our head. Now you would actually harm 𝗧𝗵𝗲.
Oh yes.
What do we have to do?
She's dead meat if you invade me.
Wait a second. Now you promise you'll get rid of 𝗧𝗵𝗲 if we invade you.
That is correct.
Good, kill her! She's like an albatross around our necks. We never liked her.
We're coming.
Hey, what's your address so her parents can send a thank you note? She cost the city $50 million and she blew the case on top of that. What an actress. Shut up, 𝗧𝗵𝗲.
She sounds like she's really in danger. Want to come out here and wrestle?
Yeah, 𝗧𝗵𝗲, you're going to be in the wrestling rink in about 2 seconds. The bit's over. Look at that. She's laughing during the bit.
Oh, yeah, there was real terror on her face.
We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back with the Wicked Witch, Leona Helmsley, Dr. Joyce Brothers, the Moody Blues, Pat Cooper. Everybody is here tonight. It's going to be wild. Wrestling tonight. Robin, look who's here, our good friend Pat Cooper.
Yeah,
Very
can't
beautiful.
believe it.
Can't believe we got Pat Cooper on this show.
How did we get him?
Man, he's a genius.
You know, the other day I was watching that other big show on Channel 9, the Joe Franklin show.
Yeah. God,
and
see
he
a
said,
talent.
I want to show you the pictures of some famous comedians who have dropped by our studios and left their pictures over the years.
Right.
Who did he have a picture of? A young Pat Cooper.
A young Pat Cooper.
1937.
God, you're beautiful, I swear to God.
No
You look
chances.
the same.
And you
Absolutely.
You look the same, and of course,
Do the right
Pat gets his
thing.
hair colored by the same guy Joe Franklin does.
That's how they know.
Always
each other.
get your hair packaged properly.
Pat, there's many things I want to ask you.
Ask
about
me
tonight.
anything.
I have a lot of things. Pat always has something to say about every topic.
Now,
Yes, he's an
Therefore,
outspoken man.
I've created the perfect forum for you to be outspoken, but I want to show you something first.
Go ahead.
I want to show you a video of a commercial we'd like to see for Leona Helmsley. And I always like to have Pat's opinion on these kind of
Right.
things.
Okay.
Pat has, Leona has hired a new advertising agency.
Right.
Why don't you take a look at this? Tell me
Okay.
what you think. All right, here we go.
And now, the queen of the castle, Leona Helmsley.
Hi, I'm Empress Leona Helmsley. I just fired my ad agency. You don't need an ad agency to tell you about quality.
Who's that, Sue?
Mrs. Helmsley herself patrols the halls, checking your rooms.
Open up! Open up! You what? Are you on the can? Don't get comfortable. You're not here for a social visit.
Excuse me, ma'am, what is it?
Hey, you, I'm coming in to check the room. Are you in the bathroom? P.U., President Bush.
Hey, I'm sorry. Look, Mrs. Helmsley, I thought this was a
What?
class hotel. I can't even find a pencil.
What, you need a pencil? What are you, Mark Twain? And when you get out of the bathroom, come out here and pick up your socks. Look at this place. Where do you think you are? The White House?
Perfection. Perhaps to you, but not to Leona Helmsley. She's gracious, but rules with an iron fist.
Look at these plates. How much do I pay you to be a dishwasher?
You pay me $2 under the minimum wage.
Jesus, what did you do, wash these plates with your nose?
My name is Jesus.
Your name is Jesus, but on your name tag it says Jesus, you idiot.
With the help of her invalid husband, the Helmsley hotels have become a showplace for excellence.
This is my Harry. Boogala. He's senile, but he's just as big a stickler to details as I am. Isn't that right, Harry? Every time I see my Harry on his respirator, I can only think of one thing. What a waste of electricity. You stand there like a lox while my jade art collection is going to hell.
From the staff, we say thank you.
Oh, that Mrs. Helmsley. She's so good to work for and kind to her employees, too.
Thank you, Jesus. Now I won't have to call Immigraciones to haul your olive-skinned ass back to Venezuela, where you have sex with goats all day long under the Mayan moon.
The Helmsley Palace, run by a strong queen.
I bust balls.
The only hotel for excellence.
I'll crush your gonads with my fingers.
Your castle, the Helmsley Hotels.
Yes. What do you think, Robin?
That's the new ad campaign.
This is the ad campaign.
It's an interesting tack, yes.
That's a series right there.
Pat, you're always so damn angry about everything. You know that.
Why am I always angry? You keep getting me angry. That's the way I talk. I'm not angry.
What I'm going to do is,
What is it?
I've devised something, a perfect forum for Pat.
Is that right?
What I've devised is a series of flashcards. I'm going to show you pictures of people. I want you to react to them.
Go ahead.
All right? Tell me what you think of them. I want you to be honest, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right? I want you
This
to be
is like
totally
one of
honest.
those psychological
When was I
tests.
not honest with
Right,
you?
just be
Am I gonna
totally
start
honest.
now?
Totally
Go
honest.
ahead.
Do you think we're going to war in Iraq?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
You believe we will be?
Yes.
You do?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the country will back this country up. They'll love it.
They will love it. They'll be very
This
good.
country says somebody's got to have the balls to go all there and flatten these bastards.
I see what you're saying.
That ends it.
Let me tell you something, Robin. I would go over to Iraq and fight, but of course, I will be poolside tomorrow, and I must relax.
The all-important pool time
Yeah.
must be gotten in.
Do I look like a flashback from the 60s or what with this vest and this? I think I'm losing this
What
outfit.
is happening
I'll tell you.
on your shirt?
What's going on in that shirt, man? All right, you ready, Pat?
Ready.
All right, react. Here it is.
Okay.
Here we go.
First?
First guy, I want you to react to Tony Bennett. Tell me what you think of him. A man you work with.
Probably one of the greatest singers of all time.
Yeah.
And he just turns around and once in a while he disappears and he comes back.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and then he disappears again. But he's one of the best.
And what about your personal relationship with him?
My personal relationship with him right now, we're pretty friendly now. Everything's
Right.
fine. You know, what happened yesterday is all over.
What happened in the past?
What happened in the past, the man turned around. I was supposed to work with him.
Yes.
And he turned around and said he wanted someone else. And I blew the job. Cost me 40 grand.
So you were not...
I would like now to shoot the bastard.
You would?
Yes.
Yeah. Did he really cost you $40,000?
About 40,000, 20,000 a week was 2 weeks' work. So that's you know, that's all gone. You
And-
can never make that money back.
And now you're friendly with him.
Yeah, we're all right. Those things are gone. It's all over now. He's singing again, and everybody's happy, and I'm getting nuts. Go ahead.
So you
right,
have
here
to
we
check with Pat week to week, Howard.
Yeah.
Lola Falana.
Lola Falana, probably one of the great unknowns of our business,
Right.
who made it big and still to today doesn't know why she made it big.
Right.
This is a girl that I was right there when she said to the guard, please, no autographs, and there was nobody outside the door.
Now tell everybody what happened with Lola Falana and you.
Well,
Tell
when
them.
I was supposed to work with her, she wanted a tape of my act.
Right.
And I told her, who are you? I never heard of you. Why am I giving you a tape of my act? She wanted to see what I do.
And when she...
Meanwhile,
Yes.
when Joan Rivers opened for her, she didn't ask for tape of Joan Rivers. When Dame DeLuise opened for her, she didn't ask for tape of Dame DeLuise, because these are what you call the high echelon acts.
Right.
I was what you call a who are you act.
Who are you?
Then she found out that I was a millionaire, and she went bananas, and she wanted to marry me.
See, I never knew you were a millionaire before. All right, let's take a look at this picture right here. Roseanne Barr. What do you think of her?
Well, she could bring back Hunt's Hall.
Right.
That I'll tell you that right
What
now.
about the national anthem?
The national anthem, probably she did this country the greatest justice of all time, because now we'll get rid of that national anthem, because nobody in this right mind. The only one that can sing it is Robert Merrill, but that's the only song he knows.
Let me ask you something. You do not support the national anthem
I
as...
support the national anthem, but not the one we got now. I like to have God Bless America, but
Right.
the reason they won't make it God Bless America, because a Jewish man called Irving Berlin, he wrote it, and they don't want no Jewish guy writing the American anthem.
You are saying, wait, what you're saying is that in this country they will not allow God Bless America as a national anthem because a Jew wrote it?
No, it has to be Francis Scott Key. That's the only one that can write it.
I
So if
see.
they can dig him up again and
Right.
rewrite it,
I
because
see.
we're tired of the bombs bursting in air.
Right,
See,
okay.
we like a little lemon ice once in a while in this country.
I got you. All right,
Fish.
let's take a look at this.
Ah.
Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson I did 22 years ago.
Yeah, why are you not on Johnny
And
Carson?
very simple, because Johnny Carson, 22 years ago, looked at me, I looked at him, and he just went with a nod, and that was the end of it.
What do you mean?
And I haven't seen him then. Well, in those days, Johnny was drinking.
Right.
You see, and I never appeal to any comics who drink.
Right.
The minute they drink, they don't like me. I only appeal to sober people.
Right.
And he was not sober for that 10 years, and for 10 years, he turned around and didn't use me. Then he got sober and didn't like me altogether.
All right, now listen. Now hold on. I'm going to give you a chance to breathe. We'll come back with some more cards I'm
Fine.
interested, all right?
Fine.
I'm having a nervous breakdown here,
You are a
Pat.
nervous breakdown.
This is what I wanted. I want to be on television.
Well, you want to be on television, don't complain. This is it, pal. You're getting 40, 50,000 a night.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
40,
This is
40,
how it's
50,000?
done. I'm telling you facts. I heard it from the boys.
Yeah, 40,
And a couple of
50,000.
girls I heard it from.
Oh, really?
50,000 I'm getting. 40, 50,000.
Hey, you wanted to do this thing.
Why did I want to do it? That's what I want to know.
Because you're lonely.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is your show. You get up at 4 in the morning, you finish at 10, 6 hours a day for $3 million. Forget about it.
I know. I know.
For $3 million?
3 million.
Where's he getting these
You've
numbers?
got figures. My head's going to
When I
explode.
get through with him, you're gonna quit.
It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable because television is so much more complicated than radio.
It is.
Don't wear your glasses. Wear your glasses.
Well, what, you said they were getting letters? You can't wear your glasses because
The
of letters?
executive producer, Bob Woodruff, came to me and said, so many of the women say you're handsome.
Perhaps you are handsome.
You think that I am
At an
handsome?
angle.
At an angle. At the right angle. Which
If
angle
you
is
get
that?
him at the right angle.
Now, I am going to get my nose fixed and all kinds of things
Sure.
now.
You shouldn't
tell
get
me
nothing
about-
fixed, because if they cancel the show, you'll blow your mind.
I know. It'll be unbelievable. I'll walk around good looking and I won't have a shout.
That's right.
But tell me about these letters. The letters say what?
All right. The
He's
letters.
good looking, but what?
I have a stack of mail
This
here.
is all about you wearing glasses.
All about me wearing glasses. And I got to tell you something. Here is the debate. I will give it to you. You tell me what you think.
All right.
The debate is that if I wear the glasses, a lot of the women think I'm sinister. They feel with the dark glasses I'm sinister. I feel
just
with
scared me.
my big nose
Yeah.
that if I wear clear glasses, like let me borrow your glasses for a second. These are clear glasses. If I were to
Very
wear
clear.
these
You can see
glasses,
Italy on a clear
if
day.
I was to wear these glasses,
Oh, that's you.
this is not a good look.
I knew it.
What are you going blind, Pat?
Are you blind?
Jesus, I can't see anything.
I left my dog in the dressing room.
What is it? And he's got white clips on him. I don't know what they're...
Because you know why? From perspiration, it slides down the glasses.
It's
Then you go
just-
like a zero all day long, and you got a hole in your head.
It's just with my heavy metal look,
Those glasses don't work.
all right, with this middle-aged heavy metal look, clear glasses don't work.
Yeah.
Any kind of clear glasses, they make your nose look bigger. Don't you think that these glasses make my nose look smaller?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I don't think the glasses make a difference to the size of your nose.
All right, now, I would go and put on contact lenses, but I put these things... Have you ever wore contact lenses?
I don't wear nothing inside my eyeballs.
I cannot see with the contact lenses. My eyes turn red.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Howard Stern is the guy with the glasses, the way you wear it. Be Howard Stern. That's what they bought on radio.
But-
on television, you got a big problem.
Right.
You should have somebody substituting for you.
That's right. No, but seriously, Pat, the problem is that
seriously.
I cannot... whenever I go on Letterman or one of these shows, I don't wear
You had to
glasses.
stick it to me. When you're on Letterman, a blind guy goes on Letterman. I'm a talent, I can't get near the door.
I know.
Then you wonder why Carson don't want me. It's guys like you that throw me off.
Why can't
You should have a picture of
I can't get on Letterman. I can't get on
I do.
Joe Franklin no more for crying out
You
loud.
can't get on Letterman.
This is what I'm stuck with. If you go off the air, my career is over.
I know. Now, what about Letterman, though? Why won't Letterman let you
Letterman
on?
has a thing about talented people.
Right.
He does not want you around because if you intimidate Letterman, he's used to people, coming in from different angles. I come straight ahead. He don't want the truth on that show. He don't want anyone that stand up to him.
You know what it is? He wants a lot of the young, hip comics.
What am I, an old hip comic?
Well, I don't know what you want.
Hey, I sustained for
I
30
love you.
years.
Hey, I think you're funny. What can
you
I
have no
say?
taste.
Well, what do I know? Anyway, listen to me. So the point is that, now, for example, there's a guy holding up a sign telling me to do
can't
something.
see it.
I can't see anything.
Go
That's
to the
why I wear
news.
glasses. What? Go to the news?
Yes, the picture thing is over.
I think this is going well with the pictures. I'm not going to the news. It's a good thing I couldn't read that sign. Now, let me tell you
I was
something.
happy you didn't have your glasses on at that point.
Jackie Mason.
Yes.
Jackie Mason.
Jackie Mason needs a partner
Right.
right now.
Oh, what kind of part?
He needs Pat Cooper right now.
Right.
Because the world is ready for the Jew and the Italian to be humorous out
You
there.
do not like Jackie
I
Mason?
love Jackie Mason. He's a very funny man, but he's peculiar.
Right. Why
You
is he
see,
peculiar?
He's peculiar because Jackie one day will turn around and just be funny, and next day gets into politics and ruins careers. We can't have that.
Okay, he's out of control. Frank Sinatra?
The chairman of the board.
Are you afraid to talk about Frank
I'm not
Sinatra?
afraid to talk. Why should I be afraid? I worked with him one time. The greatest thing to work with Frank is you very rarely see him.
Right.
See, I don't think there's a Sinatra out there.
Right.
I think it's a myth.
Yeah.
Everybody with a broken nose and goes, Patty, the old man told me not to tell you not to do
You
that
think
joke.
Frank Sinatra's dead?
No, he's not dead. He was never there.
Geraldo Rivera.
Geraldo Rivera, who has his own television show, does not know what the hell's going on in the show.
Right.
He does not run the show. He is the puppet that was on the beginning of your show.
I
That
see.
was Geraldo.
That was Geraldo. All right, we'll be back with the news right after these words. Pat Cooper, the Moody Blues, Dr. Joyce Brothers is here. Supreme Gable, wrestling.
Supreme Gable,
We will have wrestling. I pray to Jesus for high ratings. I have my rosary and my Bible, Robin.
That you always carry with you.
I pray for high ratings because I tell you something, they're not going to tolerate much more of this nonsense here at WWOR. There isn't a day that I don't get a lecture.
You will never, never, never have any problem with this show, as long as you don't go on.
I see. All right, here we go. Now, Robin, we're going to do a little news. It's
With
Saturday
those
night.
words, we'll go right over to the news.
No
Yes.
idea what he's talking about.
Well, not only did we have the crisis in the Middle East this week, Howard, there were other things going on. There were things going on right here at home. We already addressed that other situation. So let's get into the local news, or the national news, shall we say.
All right, the hell with Iraq. Forget it.
Well, you already so splendidly and eloquently addressed that. I can't say anything more.
Yeah, well,
So anyway, we still have the jogger trial going on here in New York.
jogger trial.
You know, there's always antics going on outside the courtroom.
Antics. What, was
And-
Joe Franklin out there?
No, he has not made an appearance yet.
Right.
But 𝗏 𝗏 was there with Al Sharpton.
I can't get the tape in the machine fast enough. I can't wait to see her. She's so beautiful.
There she
𝗏
is.
𝗏, who is a law student now at Howard University, came today to observe how differently a white victim was treated and how the accused in this case have been mishandled a lot different from the people she accused.
What he just said. Well, Tawana was there, but she didn't say
She
anything.
can't say anything because she's part of the Ink Spots now.
That's right. You're saying she's on tour with the Ink Spot?
She's on tour. First of all, she's becoming a law student.
Now, when did she?
And she will sue herself
Right.
for defamation of character, and I'm sick and tired of us sitting here watching this stuff when we should go out getting a gun.
Right. Now, what?
Well, wait a minute. Let me say something. You know, she didn't speak. She wants to be a lawyer. So for anybody who has never heard Tawana Brawley speak, we have a little bit of tape. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Because
Wait, no, don't hit the button. Play the tape.
all right. play
No
the
one
tape.
manipulates me or my family.
No one manipulates me or my family.
Yes.
That's great.
No one
there she-
manipulates me or my family.
No one manipulates me or my family.
One more time.
One more
No one
time.
manipulates me or my family.
No one manipulates me or my. Now,
She
what
gonna be
is
a
This is
lawyer.
why I
That's right.
tell you she can make a great lawyer.
All right.
Because no one give a damn what she says, and no one cares anyway.
That's
So
right.
when you go in there, at least it's interesting.
Now, wasn't she the girl who was just in high school? Now, how
Yes.
did she get into law school so
Very
fast?
simple. She walked across the street.
All right, I see. Okay. Yeah, what else is going
Meanwhile,
on?
at the Detroit Zoo this week, an incredible story. These people were there, you know, taking their children, I guess, to see the zoo animals come upon the gorilla exhibit. You can go on and start playing the tape.
Okay.
The gorilla exhibit is there, and all of a sudden, one of the gorillas jumps into the pond at the gorilla exhibit, and this very brave man jumped in to save him. This is incredible. This is home video.
You're right.
Yeah, right. Oh, God. Here, and a guy that... This man can't go by himself. Somebody help him.
That's the gorilla talking.
That was 𝗧𝗵𝗲 being rescued.
There's a person in there. I didn't know they couldn't. No, they can't. That's why the water's around there. Don't you know one drowned not too long ago? No, I
Good photography.
It's a home video camera.
Looks like a live sex tape.
There's Jacques Cousteau on the left.
Yeah. So that guy rescued.
I love the commentary of the reporter on the scene.
So that guy saved that gorilla's life?
Yeah, apparently gorillas can't swim. I didn't know that. They get weighted down with the hair. So he jumped in and saved the gorilla. But the
Gary,
zoo official...
Gary, can you swim?
No.
He gets weighted down, too, with his hair.
I see.
Anyway, the zoo officials did not call this man a hero. They called him reckless, so he will not be getting an honor or a medal.
That's
for
why
saving
Mario
the
want to
gorilla.
carry a gun, Mario. Here's a guy saved something and they're calling him reckless.
Right.
I want a rifle now.
Also, a medical alert in the news this week, Howard. I have just been informed. Go ahead and play the
tape.
The tape.
Yes.
I have just been informed that golfers have started, or they've been doing this for a long time, a risky practice of licking their balls. Look at this.
Now, why are they licking their... Why would somebody lick their balls, Pat?
Because they're thirsty.
Hold it for a second.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
This is something they do when they're playing golf. They hit the ball. It gets a little dirty. I don't know who thought of it, but they pick it up and they lick it.
Would you lick balls, Robin?
Not golf balls.
No, you wouldn't.
So, anyway,
Yes.
I gotta
Tennis
tell
balls
you
are better.
about this.
They're more furry.
You know they spray the greens with pesticides to
That's
keep
right.
the grass growing. So when you lick your balls, you're putting pesticides in your mouth.
My
Go ahead and
God.
play the tape. I want to show you
My
this guy.
God.
This guy's name is 𝗵𝗲
𝗵𝗲.
Yes.
With a
and
name
he's
like
been-
that, you gotta lick
All
your
right,
balls.
now watch
He's
this.
been golfing for 25 years, Howard, and all of those 25 years, he has licked his balls. You don't hear him saying anything now because he's lost his tongue to cancer.
Oh, my
He got
God.
cancer. They took out his tongue. So here's some practices that are safe for cleaning your balls. You can pick your balls like this guy's doing,
Right.
or you can wash your balls in a special ball washing sack.
I'm
Yeah,
never going to take another shower.
Don't lick your balls.
I see.
okay?
Okay.
And I hope Jessica Hahn is watching this week. Don't lick the balls, Jessica. I got to be honest with you, Robin. I never thought it would happen. Dr. Joyce Brothers has married Stuttering John from our show.
Oh, is that what this is going on?
And the
I
two
didn't
of
know why
them.
they were here together.
Yes, it's unbelievable. You know, I must confess, Robin, I have a very difficult time recognizing Joyce Brothers because she's always changing her hairstyle.
Yes. Yes.
And it's very, very difficult.
She's sort of like Madonna. You never know what she's going to look
You
like.
are like Madonna. That's a very good analogy, Robin.
Well, I must say, doing your show, I am really pressing the limits as Madonna does, you know. It's a very strange and unusual show.
Joyce, the
And,
reason I have this mutant sitting next to you. She's probably saying, why is he sitting next to me? This is our reporter. I would like you to take a look at the following clips and show you what he does for a living. He is a stutterer. He stutters.
Yes.
That's not true.
And why,
For
can
a
he
living?
stop stuttering or...
Oh, certainly.
Well, if he does, he's off the show. All right, we sent John out to interview some celebrities.
Yes.
Analyze this for us, if you will, all right? We sent John out to... where did you meet Dick Clark?
I met him at the Emerson Radio Awards.
What was that?
The Emerson Radio Awards.
Emerson Radio
Yeah.
Awards. Calm down. What does that mean? What does that mean in childhood when you start stuttering, Dr. Joyce? What is that? What is that?
Sometimes it's simply parents who kept, it's normal for a child to repeat words and to have problems speaking. And sometimes parents are in such a hurry that they keep saying, well, slow down or make it clear.
What are your parents in a hurry, John?
But not necessarily. There are some indication that it is an effect on the brain, and it is something that you can deal with, and
So
it
he's
can be
brain
helped.
damaged, is what you're
Is what
saying.
you're saying. All right.
No.
I told you you were brain damaged, and Dr. Joyce is backing me up that you're brain damaged.
No.
Something wrong with you, and that's what she said. You know what it is? You probably wet your bed and your mother never cured you of it. That's what happened to you. But good thing for you.
I never wet my bed.
Good thing
Look
for
who's
you.
talking about Borscht.
Hey, listen to me. Good thing you do stammer and stutter because, after all, when you met Dick Clark, it was pretty funny. Now watch this interview. You know Dick Clark, right? What is his talent? That's what I'd like to know.
It's not his talent, it's the picture that he has on the wall that gets older and older, and he never does.
Just watch
I
this.
would love to clone one of...
How embarrassed were you when Ed McMahon slobbered a proposal on national television?
When he slobbered a proposal?
On national television.
I don't even know what that means.
You know, on the TV commercial, remember what I'm talking about?
No.
Were you ever...
There's the first question.
Were you ever naked behind the podium on a bandstand?
Shock rating.
What are you purporting to represent here?
Well, I started, that's why I'm having a problem getting up the questions.
Am I on bloopers?
All right, let me ask it. Did you kill 𝗧𝗵𝗲 television series?
No.
Because there is rumors about that.
Of course not.
How do you react to the rumors?
I don't even answer them because they're without foundation.
Will you see Ford Fairlane?
Do I see him failing?
No. Will you see his...
Oh, you'll see Ford Fairlane? Yeah. Probably.
Did MTV... I'm really stuttering bad here. Did MTV rip off your dance show?
People have ripped that dance show off since the beginning of time. Why should they be any different?
No, I agree. Does Shadow Stevens sound effeminate to you?
I don't believe these. Did Howard ask you to ask me these questions? Was he such a coward that he wouldn't show up and ask them himself in person? Howard, the next time you want to do this to me, show up.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Appreciate it.
I had no idea what you were asking.
See that? That was good, huh? John has this weird thing that if he shakes a guy's hand after the interview, then everything's okay.
Well, hopefully they
What is
don't.
it, like a superstition?
No, I just try and make friends with them so they don't, like, go...
He doesn't want to be hated.
Yeah, I don't want to badmouth me after the interview, you know.
That's easy for you to say.
That's good. I like when Joyce makes fun of a stutterer.
Oh, man.
And you know,
We were bad.
And you know Satan has taken over the world. Where's my rosary? Let's read from the Bible. All right.
Oh, let me tell you something about this idea of the subliminal.
Are you stuttering?
Well, when you're married to a man for all these years, you catch his habits.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
No, the subliminal idea of that you can change behavior and people can improve themselves with the subliminal tapes. A man has just done in California a very interesting piece of research where he gave... Don't you want to know the answer, Howard?
All I know is I want to see a cure for stuttering. A cure for stuttering, Joyce, a cure. Not a research. Everyone's always doing research.
Is she talking about stuttering or subliminal messages? I don't even know what the topic is.
I'm confused. I'm dying. It's Saturday night.
Clueless here?
I'm looking for Joyce to give a quick answer. She's going into studies. What kind of study is that?
Well, there is no quick answer.
My audience hasn't read a study ever in their life. My audience can't read. Joyce,
Your audience can't read?
I want you to watch John Amos now. Just watch a little bit. Don't talk about studies. Come here. Now listen to this. Now watch this, all right?
All right.
You go write a book on your own time, not on my show.
Are you a Jew?
Not to my knowledge.
Do you smoke pot?
No, I don't. Not any longer. I stopped in the 60s.
Do you think that Mandela hates Jews?
No, I don't believe that at all.
Why do they even bother putting, hair and eye color on Chinese licenses?
What I know, man.
all right, let me ask you. This is not, this isn't meant to be any kind of racial or anything, but do you think that Two Live threw it?
How the did you get this job with a speech impediment? That's what I don't know.
Come on, John.
Hey, is that good or what? I'm afraid to ask Dr. Joyce. You might go into a 15-minute explanation on that. Oh, Joyce, you're on TV. You can't just start quoting from studies and stuff. Nobody knows about that kind of stuff.
Why not?
You got to rip everything up in a few seconds on it.
How do you like this? Do you like this part of the show?
Not really.
No?
That's a few seconds.
That's it.
You don't like
really.
me?
Well, I like you very much.
You thought he did a good job?
I think he does a fine job. I just don't like people...
How is it that wrestling beat us Saturday night, Joyce? How is it?
6 minutes.
Yeah. All right, we're back. Moody Blues, everybody. Moody Blues. What a Saturday night it is. Hey, you guys are so great. You know it. I mean, you guys have amazing. You look good and everything. And you're on tour, right?
Oh, you're doing something we can answer, yeah.
Don't answer. Just let me answer.
Yes, we're on tour, yeah.
I haven't asked you any questions that you can answer. Let me say something. I spent many years listening to Moody Blues records.
Yes.
I'm sorry to say now that I actually smoked marijuana while listening to those records. And
but you don't blame them.
I do blame them.
Oh,
and I'm here to announce a lawsuit. All right, we're going to play a little now. What are we going to play?
Oh, we're going to do a song from Days of Future Past. It's called Tuesday Afternoon.
All right, Tuesday Afternoon. No wonder you guys are millionaires. Hey, seriously, well, you
That's
guys,
great.
That is really good. You guys are millionaires, right?
Manager is.
You deserve to be millionaires. I mean, there's just no two ways about it.
But do they still sit in rooms practicing all the time?
Of course they do,
That's
Robin.
the best bit.
Yeah, we can believe it. Now, what about the tour dates? We should talk about that, right? We should do plugs because, let's face it, the Moody Blues are on tour. If you don't go see them, this is going to be the last tour, right? Then you guys are retiring to your castles.
You know, they don't say the right thing. They go, oh, we're going on forever.
Yeah,
we're going on forever.
You guys got to learn something. I'm going to teach you Moody Blues one thing right now. Don't say you're going on forever. Say Justin's doing a solo album. They're breaking up the band. He's going off on his own. He wants more of the take. Say anything. Give people the impression. Of course, you always do that, don't you? Justin tried to break away from the band. Now you guys, you smack him around. You do. You smack him. You just stay right where you are. Let me tell you something. You guys must learn. You must learn to marketing. Listen, I got an idea. I'm talking about marketing now. You guys want to do a second song or not? You want to do a second song? Because if we do a second song, I got Go-Go Girls. Now remember the old days of Shindig? We play a second song, then the Go-Go Girls, I'll choreograph the whole thing. They'll dance around you and stuff. But I got hot-looking Go-Go Girls.
I don't believe it.
No, these are real Go-Go Girls.
These are real Go-Go Girls. These are real Go-Go Girls, Justin.
No. Yeah, we would...
And what song can we do? And then they dance, and I got them in skimpy outfits.
Yeah.
Tell me that won't look good. Very, very high-tech.
No, I think you should form a British square.
Yeah, oh, you don't want to do another song?
We'll face outwards.
I'll jam with you. I'll play the drums.
Happy to see you.
Something good.
All right.
Happy to see you? All right, where's the Go-Go Girls? All right, you start. I'll bring them in.
You're going to bring them in while they're doing
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
All right.
The keyboard player looks horny. I'll tell you, you like to see him. All right, 𝗧𝗵𝗏, you're one of them.
There's one of them, all right.
All right.
It's Roseanne.
Kind of like a... what about her?
Now, she's good. Come
Now,
on.
you guys got to dance to the music.
Mine's great.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Somebody get nervous.
3, 4.
Take it off, 𝗧𝗵𝗏. Take it off, honey. Yeah, take it off, 𝗧𝗵𝗏.
You witnessed the end of a mediocre career.
Oh, yeah. The Moody Blues. You guys are great. You know it, right? I don't have to stroke you because you know how good you are.
It's a good thing that was a short song. I thought 𝗧𝗵𝗏 was going to pass out.
Yeah, so 𝗧𝗵𝗏 was, at that point, 𝗧𝗵𝗏 was hyperventilating halfway through the song. She needs oxygen. It's good to get her moving around a little bit. You know what I mean? I want to thank my good friends, the Moody Blues, for coming on. They're great. You got to go see them on tour. It's the last tour. Wrestling, Robin. Wrestling. How do you get in here?
Howard, Brutus Beefcake?
Yeah, how do I look?
What outfit is that?
How do I look? I hope these are real girls. No, all right, just kidding. Go for the nice one. Now, this is oil wrestling, Robin. Now, hold it a second, girls. I want to do this like the wrestling that they do that beat us in the ratings.
Well, you got to tell them why you're all upset with each other.
Oh, that's right. Hey, you! I'm upset with you because you should have stuffed your bra some more. Wait a second here. Whoa! Hey! Wait a second, honey. Wait a second, you. Hold on. Whoa.
Uh-oh, our hero's in trouble. I think he'll get me. Whoa, what's happening? He thought he had them for a second.
I love wrestling.
Wait a minute.
I'm angry with her. Grab the sexy one. Which one?
I don't think any of you know about wrestling.
I was going to grab the sexy one, but I can't figure out which one it is.
Wait a minute, Howard. I think they've got you pinned.
Roll it. Hey, you're choking me. That's not right.
Where's the referee?
You're choking me, these broads.
Where's the referee? We can't have that.
Referee, Barry, you bum. You win.
So what happened to the fight?
Hey, did I win? I don't know what we did. We'll see you next week when our guests are,
Who are they?
You tell them, Robin.
Where's that card? Who are the guests next week? We don't know what's happening. You better stay tuned.
Robin.
Anything could happen.
It's a good thing I'm not wearing my glasses. I might see what I'm wrestling.
Okay, let me see. Pat Cooper will be appearing next weekend at Joker's Wild in New Haven, Connecticut. Howard Stern Show, 9 Broadcast Plaza, Secaucus, New Jersey, 07094. That's our address. Write us letters. We want to hear from you.
Tonight at 6, Chevy Chase is taking his family on a cross-country trip. And what a trip it is in National Lampoon's Vacation. Then at 8, the man with no name is back. Clint Eastwood is gunning for bounty money until a better hunter beats him to the draw, in for a few dollars more here on Channel 13.
Our hero's down! Body slam!
It's over!
Musical instruments provided by Sam Ash.